So I still look way, 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 way different from because of the accidental razor thing. Still getting ready for my first Whatnot show. I'm going to show some of the things that I've picked up from Whatnot. Hope everybody's doing well. Good evening from Disabled Soapbox. And I'm just going to show some stuff while I'm talking here. I did pick off some pretty gnarly stuff on some drawings and whatnot. Pun intended. Jesus. That one. I'm just going to kind of go through everything. I got picked off today because I had some packages show up. So yeehaw. This one I'm pretty tickled about. Woot. Oops, hang on. Now, when I do have my drip show, I am going to have a lot of rares and stuff that I'm going to put up for auction. And then when I do send you your rare, whatever you won or however it goes down, I'm going to send you some commons and uncommons just because I need to move some stuff. And the cards I'm showing you now are cards that I've won off Whatnot already, whether it be auction or whatever. Some of these I'm not going to be part of the giveaway because I want to ship them off and get them cleaned up and graded and then go from there, because for me that is the just best way to go. That way you have a more solid base of what a card is worth, because it'll be, here's the condition, and condition is tied to value. Some of these you can't really see that well because just the person marked on the case. I've already looked through these and thank goodness they didn't mark the cards. They just marked the case. Here's another one. But these are some cards that I picked up myself from Whatnot. Some of these are going to be instant flips. Other ones I'm going to hang on to and get them cleaned up and get them graded. But we'll have to see who goes where. It's another one I got. There's another one. But I do want to get myself in a position to where I can give away a lot of things, just because I want to have my streaming numbers go up more than anything. I don't have anybody on my stream yet, I don't think. Somebody gave me a thumbs up, though. So if this is Red that's going to pop on here soon, glad to see you, my friend. Oh, somebody's on. Hello. Not sure who's on yet. I don't see a name popping up yet. That's another one we got. Now, this is one of my favorite cards overall of Pokemon. I've got a couple of these, and that is Red. Hey-oh! It is Red. Yay! So I've got more than one Gyarados, but I'd like to send those things off and get them shipped up, or send them off, get them graded, get them cleaned up. Yeah, Red's at work. Sorry, man. I got furloughed. I'll be back to work in a couple weeks. This is another one I got. So I've picked off some pretty hefty Eevee stuff, and that's one of the. This is all stuff that I'm gonna be putting in my show when I do my drip show, but I'm not done sorting everything yet. No, and this is a Machop and Machoke. I won these on a drawing also. Ah. What do we got here? Yeah. So the packing on some of my cards that I won, it was like, why did you do it that way? But on other ways of it, it's like, yeah, that was a pretty good idea. But she is listening to some music with her headphones. She's just kind of taking it easy, which is 100% what she should be doing. And I will tell her that you say hello. Here's another card I won in my adventures at whatnot. This one's pretty cool. I'm chasing that Espeon though. As much as I can. This is a pretty cool Pikachu that I got picked off too. That's going to be one of them that's going to go up. I'm going to, like I said a couple minutes ago, I'm going to go as fast as I can with my auction, but I'm not going to be able to go lightning fast because I don't want to send somebody the wrong thing. So when I do have my auction, I'm going to... yeah, it's a big Pikachu. Big Pikachu. And here's Spoonbender Matrix, as I've heard people call him. This one is pretty cool. Celebi. Okay. Garbage. Okay. Then, what else? Darn it. This one's sick. This one's really sick. I like this. This one was just cool all the way around, and I'm glad I got it. Hang on just a second. I gotta drop off camera for a minute. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. Then I got one of these off whatnot. This Venusaur is pretty cool, but nothing's going to beat the original. I mean, this one is pretty cool, but for me, nothing's going to beat the original. I randomly got a Psyduck thrown in with my shipment, which I was like, oh, okay. So that's kind of what I'm going to do with mine. I'm going to mix in some extra cards just for because I appreciate the support. And this is one of my favorites that I got. Then I had a PSA 10 in this one, so I think I'm going to send it off again and see if I can get another PSA 10. And we got ourselves a Squirtle and a Gyarados. All right. So we got a Squirtle there. And we got a Gyarados there. Yep. That is the Gengar you got. That's because you were the guy that got me to 50. So woot! Put that over there. So now I've got a oops. So how's work been going for you, my friend? This is actually one thing that's going to be going on my show. Is this one here. Then I do have a stack of well, I'm just going to show everything here. Oh my. I got that one. I actually got 3 of these that I'm going to be running. And I got this one here that'll also be going. Oh boy. Well, and at least I know what it feels like to be bat stuff crazy busy when you do have a job, but at least that way you have job security, I guess. Now, I'm going to show a couple. I have a couple. Gosh darn it. Physics has not been very nice to me today. There we go. Yep. All this that I'm showing you now has come from Whatnot. So then I got some PSA 10s that I tripped over. I got this here. I got this here. I got this here. This one's actually pretty sick. Then I got this one. And I got this one. So I'm hoping that I have a really good show on my first drip show and that I can go get some more inventory. Oh, and there's a PSA 10 Weedle from 1999. I'm more a fan of the old school stuff and than the new school stuff, but there are some pretty sick Pokemon cards out there. And one thing that I can't decide on is I do have a stack of packs on here, and I don't know if I should open those or give those away on drip, or auction them off on Whatnot is what I'm thinking. So a lot of this right now isn't going into my PC. It's going out and about and business, just because you got to do what you got to do. And I'm trying to make some money, and I need to go live streaming more, but just life has been nuts. Like I said, I got those stacks there, or the packs there, that I think I'm going to auction off. Then I got some hollows also that I've got that I'm going to, I think, auction off. So I'd like to think I got some pretty heavy hitters here that I'm going to be running on Whatnot, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. I think I have a starting amount on everything that I'm going to be going with, and we'll just go from there. Not going to be starting at $1 because just being honest with the situation that I'm in and with transportation we got to use and whatnot, I think all my bids or all my auctions are going to probably start at $8 just to make sure I can cover the expenses as to where I need to get to. Oh, I haven't started my Whatnot auction yet, but because I'm still setting up for it. Didn't mean to cause any confusion there, but because I'm set up on there as a buyer right now, I haven't set up my seller profile just because I'm wanting to get everything squared away on my side first. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, with what you said for me right there, Red, when I do my show, I'm going to live stream the whole thing through YouTube, just so you can watch and cheer me on and whatnot. Because one interesting thing I found out about Whatnot is when you watch a streamer from Canada, you can't participate in their drawings if you're an American, and vice versa, which is a little bit weird, but what are you going to do? But just with the world as a whole right now, all you can do is just totally crap. It's like, come on, fellas. I mean, the Greenland thing has turned the United States of America into a laughingstock to the rest of the world. Does nobody realize how crazy the president of the United States is making everybody else sound right now? Greenland does not want to be part of the United States. The opposition right now that is in the minority party just says that the United States needs to meet with him and not the actual person in charge. It's like, yeah, come on, fellas. But I'm plugging away on my job search. Let's see what happens there. I do have a kind of a mess here, and the other thing I'm going to be running through first off, just interest of full disclosure on my card show, is a lot of commons and uncommons. Also, just to kind of get that stuff moved, because I do see that a lot of people have been doing that, as they've just kind of been selling all their cards one card at a time. I can do that. Maybe I'll throw in 5 cards in a lot and just go that way, just to kind of try to cut down on shipping and whatnot. And pun intended. But we'll have to see what happens. It'll be a bummer that one of my number one supporters won't be able to put a participate in the auction and stuff. How's your wife, sir? What'd you have for breakfast today? Actually, I'm going to move this way. There we go. There we go. Damn it. That's a bummer. But what'd you have for breakfast today, Red? Sorry, big yawn. Oh, and after he tells me what he had for breakfast, I got a funny haha that I'm going to share with the rest of the world here. There you go. So, as I've said before on many a post and many streams, I have cerebral palsy, which means I got to walk with a walker. Well, funny thing happened with my legs last night. I had an edible, because we can do that in Nebraska now. And just for clarification's sake, I had a marijuana edible, one of the real ones, not one of the Delta 9 things. Those things are trippy as hell. But anyway, my legs did not twitch at all in the night, but in fact, they were dead, because I woke up and I couldn't move my legs, and they were just like there. And it was like, oh, that's weird. But it was, I mean, for a guy with cerebral palsy, it was great to have my legs not twitching throughout the night, but Jiminy Christmas, I was just out. Boom. So that was a good thing. And our governor, I should have put this in my bio title starter thingy. Our goober-headed governor of Nebraska, in the middle of the United States, needs to get his head out of his ass and just green light the rest of the marijuana thing and just turn it loose in Nebraska, and quit trying to drag your feet because you're a sore damn loser. You guys lost. Get over it. You tell us to get over it when the Cheeto got into office. It's time for you to do the same thing, you able-bodied goobers. Let's go. Come on now. If you would actually open everything up and get out of the way, farmers are good at what they do. Farmers are good at what they do in America. And so they can be good at growing marijuana if you get the hell out of their way. Anyway, that's one of my soapbox moments for today, is our beloved governor of Nebraska has his head up his butt and won't finish things the way he should, because he thinks he's got some moral high ground, and no Republican has any moral high ground in my book. You just don't. With who you're responsible for, who you elected, you don't have moral high ground anymore. Shut the hell up. Okay. Anyway, and that's Red's awesome because that is not directed at him because he's not in the mess that we're in. In fact, he's out of it. So yeehaw for him. If I have a good showing of stuff for my first show, maybe I'll send you some more free stuff, boss. And by the way, I'm just going to say this now, Red. You need to get a webcam so that we can get on a stream together and like go co-op, because you've seen my face. I haven't seen yours yet. Now, maybe I'll bring Coco into the stream too. She's been doing pretty good. Chasing squirrels and had her first interaction with a frog. That was pretty funny. She didn't know what to do with that. So are you telling me that you need to, maybe I should just send you a webcam, kind of like the one I got, or that my wife got me for Christmas stuff, which was epic. It's a good camera and all that. Let's see. What am I looking for? I forgot what I was going to say, but yeah, the Nebraska looks not very smart right now with everything that's going on, but there's not very many places in our country right now that are looking intelligent compared to the rest of the world, because this Greenland stuff is idiotic, just stupid. And the amount of people that are just getting behind it, it's like, get over it. I didn't know that the United States has already tried to buy Greenland once. I didn't realize that until I started reading some stuff, and I'm like, they said no last time. What makes you think they're going to say yes now? This isn't going to be like the Louisiana Purchase that made sense because it went from from an European imperial power to us, because we were living there anyway, but we thieved everything. That's because imperial drive, that's what it was. We came here, we want this, it's ours. Stick a flag and call it that. So we're not smelling like roses either. We haven't been smelling like roses for centuries because that's that kind of stuff. Duty calls. All right. You have a good night, man, and have a happy and safe rest of your week. Thanks for dropping in. Have a safe night, man. But just what's going on right now, it's just not good. But I'm gonna, and it's maddening on my side because I want to work and I have the experience to, you would think, get an entry level job, and I'm running into some trouble. Haven't even gotten an interview on more than one occasion. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah, until next time, sir. And I will tell wife that you say hello. Have a good night, and thanks for the support. But that's all the cards that I've picked up from Whatnot. And then I have my stack of packs over here that I'm going to run when I have my Whatnot show, once I get everything organized the rest of the way. And it's not there yet, but it will be. I'm working on it. Other than that, you guys have a good night and a safe rest of your week. And thank you for your support from Disabled Soapbox.